Hi everybody, Andrew here with Logisense, and today we're going to be talking about contract enforcement within the Logisense billing system. Alright, so what do we mean by contract enforcement? Well, based on whatever is in the contracts that you've signed with your customers, whether that's ramp-up schedules or mandatory minimum commitments or mandatory spend or even early termination penalties, all of that needs to be enforced in the billing system on a month-to-month basis. With Logisense Billing, all of that can be inputted at contract signing and enforced at every recurring bill run. Let's take a look. Contract enforcement in the Logisense Billing platform can be handled at two different levels. It can be handled at the individual package level as well as across the entire account. Let's take a look at what we mean. So for the package level contracts, I'll hop into here in the product catalog. And these package contracts can be set up to apply early termination fees to your packages if they're canceled ahead of time. So here I've got an example of a 24-month contract that's going to have its own service that's going to be charged if the cancellation is done, as well as what is going to happen to this contract if it's canceled ahead of time. This contract can just auto-renew and apply again. This contract could cancel the package entirely as a fixed-term package. The contract could roll over into a completely new contract, like a month-over-month contract. Or the contract could just expire at the end of term and the package would no longer be under contract. Here I've got it set up to just expire after term. And what do these early termination fees look like? Well, they can be handled in two different ways. Either you could apply a fixed fee that's going to apply to the account if the package is canceled. So in here, I've got a flat fee of $100 that's going to be applied if this package is canceled to a US customer. We also have the ability to bill out the account the remainder of the contract value when the package is canceled as well, with our charge remainder feature. So if I cancel this package 12 months into my 24-month contract, then 12 months of charges are going to be applied to the account as of that cancellation date. Now, how does that look on the packages? Well, these package contracts can be attached to the packages within the catalog to apply automatically, or they can be customized on the account packages themselves when they're sold to the customer. So in here, in my account, I've got an account package. If I jump to the contract section, I can see that this package here has a package contract on it for 24 months. It started as of May 1st. I can see the end date of my contract as well as what's going to happen to this contract once that date is reached. This one is just going to expire after term as well. Now that's all well and good at an individual package level, but what if you've got commitments that apply to the entire account? Things like mandatory minimums on usage or package spend, or ramp-up schedules on the invoice total. Well, we can handle all of those through our account contracts. If I jump over into the contract section here, I can see my account contract object. So here, I've set this one up for 24 months as well. So when this account was signed, they agreed to a 24-month contract with commitments starting on this date. And just like with the package contracts, I can set up what happens when that end date is reached. This one's going to expire at the end of term, but like the others, it can roll into a new contract or just auto-renew. If I go to the commitment section here, this is where all of the commitments and ramp-up schedules can be configured. So we can set this up at 4 different levels. It can be set up at the invoice amount, based on the counts or charges found within packages or services, as well as the total charges of usage that can be applied as well. So on my invoice here, I've set up what could be configured as a ramp-up schedule. So under this contract, the first 3 invoices are required to have an invoice total of at least $1,000, or else a penalty charge is going to apply. And I can ramp this up to go my next 3 invoices at $2,000 and my 6 invoices after that at $2,500. So these can be configured such that your ramp-up schedules under your customer are applied automatically without the need to look over your contracts. Now I can set this up at the package or service level as well. Here I've got one set up on packages. I can click here and see that this is set up for my SIM package, requiring at least $250 worth of charges under SIM packages every month, otherwise a top-up fee is going to be charged. And lastly, I could do the same thing for usage as well if the commitment is based on the total amount of usage consumed. And these would be found and calculated automatically on the invoices under special contract commitment penalties so that your customer can easily see what penalties they've been found in violation of. And that's a quick look at how any contract enforcement clauses that you've got within your account contracts can be applied automatically in the LogiSense billing platform. Thanks for watching.